Welcome to the video test drive of this 1992 Honda Prelude SI being offered for sale by Mountain Autosport. Today is June 23rd, and my goal here is to give you a more comprehensive view of the vehicle than would be possible with still images alone, so let's get started. This Prelude drives great, and the interior is in really good shape for its age, but as you'll be able to see in these shots, it could really use a good paint job. The paint looks great from far away, but once you get up close, you can see a lot of the clear coat on the hood is peeled off. Also, the bumper is faded and has a good deal of rock chips in it. The panels are all straight, and I think it would be a great candidate for a repaint. I didn't have it repainted myself because I wasn't sure what color the buyer would prefer. See, again, there's some issues with the clear coat here. Aside from the paint issues, it's really a nice looking car. Another issue is the previous owner had the rear window resealed due to some leaking. I don't know if you'll be able to see the sealant or not that was in there. There's kind of a bead of sealant that was put in. It really isn't a great job, and the car does still leak if left out in the rain for an extended period of time. Okay, let's jump to the interior now. The interior of the car is really in nice shape. You can tell it was well taken care of. The seats don't show the type of wear that you typically expect for the age of the vehicle. I'm not sure if this is picking it up good or not, but the seats really look like a new car. Passenger seats in similar condition. And the back seats, I don't think anyone's ever sat in, it looks like. The digital camera's not included. The Penn State sticker on the rear window is included. Okay, now let's take a look at the engine compartment. The engine is really the best part of the car. It starts right up. That noise that you heard was a little bit of sticking on the power antenna. There's a bit of an intermittent whirring noise coming somewhere from the accessory belts. It's not doing it right now. You hear it occasionally while driving, and every time I tried to track it down, I couldn't get it to make the noise, so I'm not sure which belt it actually is. I don't think that's a big deal, but it's something that should be looked at eventually if it ever starts to make more noise. This is the actual driving portion of the video test drive. The idea is just to give you a little bit of a feel for the car, since if you're buying it over the internet, it might not be convenient for you to actually come and test drive it yourself. This Prelude SI is a fun car to drive. It's a good mix of handling and performance and that Honda reliability and decent gas mileage. It's not as fast as a lot of cars, and it doesn't get as good a fuel economy as a Civic, but it's kind of a good compromise between the two. This one was owned for about 12 years by the previous owner. He took very good care of it and had it since it was almost new. And I recently purchased it from him for the dealership. We'll take a little side trip through farm country back here to show you a little bit of the handling characteristics. One of the nice things about this car is the exhaust that's on it is a nice blend of performance and also quietness. There's my videographer's cell phone going off. Under normal driving and under cruising conditions, like even at 70 miles an hour on the highway, you really don't hear much exhaust noise from it. But under harder acceleration or more spirited driving, get a chance to see how good the brakes work from this minivan stopped in the middle of the road. Kind of amazing how nice the car actually rides and drives for a 15-year-old car, but I guess Honda's known for their reliability, and this falls right in with it. I mean, the engine and transmission and clutch, it really feels like a new car pretty much. Take a right up here, there are some curvy roads where you'll be able to get a little bit of a feel for the handling. Good braking and cornering. Stereo's got pretty decent sound. The CD player, I'm not sure if the alignment's off or what, but sometimes it works the first try. Sometimes you have to give it a few tries to work. Right now it doesn't seem to want to work, but the FM always works fine.